Hello, my name is Widya Damayanti. I'm here for the project 2 of classroom management. Classroom management. What is teaching tolerance? The term teaching tolerance describes instructional strategy mean to help pupils appreciate, comprehend, and accept different. This entails talking about things like gender, sexual orientation, race, religion, disability, and other phases of identity and differences. Creating inclusive environments where all students feel respect and valued is the aim. A key component of teaching tolerance include the first one is curriculum development, integrating lesson on diversity, equity, and inclusion into various subjects, using literature, history, and social studies to explore different culture and perspective. The second one is anti-bias education, helping students recognize and challenge their own biases and stereotypes, encouraging critical thinking about prejudice and discrimination. The last one is social 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 emotional learning, teaching empathy, compassion, and conflict resolution skills, promoting sensitive, positive relationship and effective communication. Next. Inclusive practice, creating classroom environment that reflect and celebrate diversity, ensuring that teaching material and method are accessible to all students. The fourth one is professional development for educator, training teachers to handle diversity sensitively and effectively, equipping educators with the tools to address issues of intolerance and bias. The last one is community engagement, involving families and communities in promoting tolerance and understanding, building partnerships with organizations that support diversity and inclusion initiatives. By focusing on this area, teaching tolerance aims to reduce prejudice, foster mutual respect, and prepare students to thrive in a diverse and in connected world. Helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression. Helping students handle anger, frustration, and aggression can be simplified into a few key steps. The first one, we should stay calm, encourage them to take deep breath and stay calm. The second one is identify their feelings to help them recognize and what is their emotions. The third one is express themselves. Teach them to use words to explain what they're feeling and what they want. The fourth one is take a break. Suggest they take a short break to cool down. The fifth one is find solutions. Work with them to find a solution to the problem. And the last one is practice. Regularly practice this step so they become a habit. Okay, next. Destructive behavior. Destructive behavior is any action that interrupt or distract from a normal flow of activity, such as talking out of turn, being noisy, or not following instructions. How to handle disruptive behavior? The first one is stay calm. Keep your cool handle to handle the situation effectively. The second one is set clear rules. Make sure students know what behavior is expected. The third one is give warning. Provide gentle reminder or warning about the rules. The fourth one is use positive reinforcements. Praise good behavior to encourage it. The fifth one is apply consequence. Consistently enforce consequence for breaking rules. The sixth one is speak privately. Discuss the behavior with the student one on one to understand the cause. The last one is influence parents or caregivers. Keep them informed and work together on solutions. The second the second work is solve the problem. Problem 1. Mr. Johnson is fifth grade teacher who has been teaching for over 10 years. This year, Miss Johnson is a fifth grade teacher who has been teaching for over 10 years. This year, she has a student named Alex who frequently display aggressive behavior. Alex often interrupts lesson, talks back to the teachers, and sometimes even become physically aggressive toward his classmates. Miss Johnson has tried various strategies to manage Alex's behavior, such as setting clear rules and consequences, positive reinforcements for good behavior, and speaking with Alex privately to understand the root of his aggressions. However, despite her effort, Alex's behavior has not improved significantly. Question 1. What classroom management technique can Miss Johnson implement to address Alex's aggressive behavior? Provide at least three specific strategies and explain how each one could help and improve the situation. The first one is find out why. Watch and note when Alex gets aggressive. Uh, Talk to Alex, his parent, and other teacher to understand his behavior. The second one is make a plan. Use what you learn to create a plan and just for Alex. The include step to prevent bad behavior and teach good behavior. Set clear rules and consequences. The third one is teach social skills. Include lessons on managing emotions and being kind. Practice through games and discussions. Okay, next. Fourth is get help. Work with school counselor or psychologist. Ask behavior expert to advise. The fifth one worked with Alex's family, meeting regularly with his parents, share tips for handling behavior at home, and keep communication open. The sixth one is create a positive classroom, encourage kindness and teamwork among students, prize good behavior, use calm method to resolve conflict. The last one is check and change. Regularly see if the plan is working and make change if need. By following this step, Miss Johnson can help Alex improve his behavior. The second problem. Mr. Smith is a 10th grade math teacher who has noticed that several students in his class frequently engage in off-task behavior during lesson. These students often daydream, chat with classmates, or use their phone instead of focusing their work. Despite Despite, despite Mr. Smith's attempt to redirect their attention and provide engaging activity, the problem persists. All this off-task behavior disrupting the learning environment and affecting the overall performance in class. Question: what strategy can Mr. Smith use to increase on-task behavior, decrease off-task behavior? Provide at least three specific strategies. Explain how each one could help address the issues. The first one is interactive activity. What to do? Use group work, hands-on project, and fun tasks. What is help? Keep students busy and interested so they don't get bored or distracted. The second one is clear rules and consequence. What to do? Clearly explain the rules and what happens if they are broken. Why it help? Student now Students know what to expect are likely follow the rules. The third one is use fun technology. What to do? Use math games and apps. Why it help? Makes learning fun and keep students engaged so they don't use their phone for other things. Example: interactive activity. Do group math problem, have math competition or games. The second one, clear rules and consequence. Start each class reviewing the rules consistently, enforce consequence for off-task behavior. The third one is use fun technology. Use a math app or games as part of the lesson. Let students solve problem on an interactive whiteboard. This strategy will help keep student focused and reduce of task behavior. The last problem. Miss Miss Brown is an eighth grade teacher who is facing challenge with a student named Jake. Jake frequently exhibits disruptive behavior in class, such as talking out of turn, making inappropriate comments, and distracting other students. Despite Miss Brown's attempts to manage the behavior to verbal warning and setting change, Jack's behavior has not improved. This disruptive behavior is affecting the learning environment and making it difficult for other students to concentrate on their work. The questions: what specific strategy can Ms. Brown implement to manage Jake's destructive behavior? Provide at least three strategies and explain how each one can help address the issues. The first one is praise good behavior. What we should do is say something nice or give small reward when Jake behaves well. Why is help? Jake will want to behave well to get prize or reward. The second one is clear rules and consequence. What to do? Tell Jake the rules and what will happen if he breaks them. Why it help? Jack will know what is expected and what the consequences are. The third one is make special plan for Jack. What to do? Create a plan for Jack with goals step to help him behave behave better. What why is help? Give Jack clear step to follow and help him improve his behavior. Example, prize good behavior. Say, great job staying quiet during the lesson, Jake. And give Jake a sticker or small reward when he followed the rules. The second one is clear rules and consequence. Start each class by reminding Jake of the rules. Consistently follow through with consequence if he disrupt the class. The third one is make special plan for Jake. Meet Jake and talk about his behavior. Set goal like stay quiet during reading time and track his progress. This simple strategy will help Jake improve his behavior and make the classroom better for everyone. Maybe until enough hear from me. I am apologize if there's some mistake from me. Toodles!